What's going on, all my gamers out there? It's that Axe Murdering Beast, that AM Beast here. Today you guys are watching some of that 60 Medal Honor Warfighter. Now this is a TDM on that good old stadium map, that good old camper friendly stadium map, because we all know campers make the first person shooter role go round. Yippee, campers! But anyways, guys, I'm using the Soldier class with the HK416, rocking the sexy dev team camo with it, and the attachments I do have are the red dot reflex, the suppressor, lightweight barrel with 4-grip combination, and the standard stock. Now, a quick tip before I actually get to the topic of the video. I've been having some people ask me, hey, what are some good tips to get good with the Soldier class? Now, a quick tip I can give you guys is simply mess around with the guns. Like, pick what gun works right for you. You know, find that right gun and mess around with the attachment. Trust me, guys, you can make some combinations that are a whole lot better than the preset loadouts that they give you from default. Like, you would think that this set that I'm using, because of the suppressor and the lightweight barrel, that I would not be able to shoot people at medium range, and I would just do pretty bad with assault rifle standards. You know, only be good at close range. But I gotta say, it works out pretty damn well. This is like my go-to setup for the Soldier class, so just definitely mess around with the Soldier's guns, because he does have some of the best guns in the game, I must say. But anyways, just getting into the actual topic of this video. Now, this is going to talk about the future of gaming, you know, just a possible future, I should say, more than a like definitely future. But anyways, Steam is coming out with their new console, I believe, called the Steam Box, and I believe it's their first console. But anyways, not the point. They're trying to go towards that digital download route only. Now, I can see other consoles definitely do this, because this has been in talks for a while. Like, hey, Sony may end up going towards that route. Microsoft may do it. Hell, Nintendo may even do it at some point. Now, in the comments, guys, I just want to know, would you be okay if everything just went towards digital download, or would you still prefer the disc? Now, this is what it's all about: digital download only versus disc. Right, the disc that consoles are using now, the Blu-ray disc that Sony has, the DVD disc Microsoft has. I think Wii U has the Blu-ray disc. I could be wrong about that, but just the disc that we're using right now. So, would you be okay just accepting a digital download error? Would you just be like, hey, no, this is cool, I do prefer this over this, or do you still want your disc? Comment below. Now, me personally, I do prefer disc. I do. I love my little hard copies of the game, having the case for it. I do like it. Now, there's advantages to both, and I can say that digital download only is not too bad, but I can see it having some problems. Now, one thing before I actually start talking about what the advantages are, one thing I can say is that I can definitely see consoles going towards the digital download route in the future, only because it's like progress. No, it's just everything happens that way. For instance, music. I'm not gonna go far back into the history, but you had the cassette players, the little Walkman that'll play your cassette tapes and stuff like that, and then they switched those with the CDs. You had the CD players and stuff like that, and it was more efficient, with the CD players. And then they got rid of CD players and stuff with the iPods, the MP3 players. You can just digitally download your music, and it just made things a whole lot easier, because you can just jump on the internet, just download music, and that was just it. So I can definitely see like consoles in the future going towards that route. But is it a good thing? I think that's just really up to who you ask. Now, with digital download, one of the advantages I would say is that you can always buy the game, whenever you want. You don't have to get up and go to a midnight release, go to a store, wait for your game, and they don't have it. You may have to keep on calling GameStop, like, hey, when's my game coming in? And they tell you that you have to wait a week or something. So it's digital download does have its advantages, and I think they run better like on consoles when you download your games. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but I think they run just a little bit better, because I know the system goes hard at work reading the discs and stuff like that. So I think it puts less work on your system, but I could be wrong about that. But anyways, there are some advantages to digital download. Especially the biggest advantage to me is that, say you get tired of the game, or you rage quit the game so bad that you just like, oh, fuck this game, you delete it off your console. If you end up wanting to give the game a second chance, you can always just download it again, and there you go. Versus with, if you had a disc, the hard copy of the game, you ended up selling it, and you want to give it a second chance, you have to end up buying it again used, or full retail price. So digital download And it does have its advantages, like I said, but with the disc, I feel like for one, you can get cheaper deals because when you go buy games at stores, there's some places that sell games for cheap, and you can also, one of the biggest things for me is that you can also sell your games. That's the biggest thing with digital downloads. Like, say you buy a game and it sucks hardcore, you can never get rid of that game. It's going to be in your download history, versus with this, you can always sell them. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling on. You guys comment below, let me know how you feel about this. Also, if you enjoyed this video, do leave a thumbs up. It always does help. And if you're a new viewer, do subscribe for some more kick-ass content. Peace.